Ooh.
What is going on, you wonderful, beautiful Hale Raisers? Welcome back to another week of Hale Praise Dale. I know we're a day late and $1 short, but hey, we're here. Mr. Beads over there, you got anything small talk wise or anything you want to talk about?
Happy Mardi Gras.
Yeah. I know you went out to the parades and stuff. Did you have a good time?
Went out to a couple of parades. We went out to one, well, I guess you. Friday night, was it? We went out to Saturday. Yeah, Saturday we went to one in Kenner, where I grew up at. Then we came home after that one, but then went back to Metairie Sunday night and wound up staying at my sister's house and going to the ones on Monday night after we went to Baton Rouge for a couple of appointments to follow up on my kiddo. So yeah, this is only from a slight portion of one of the parades I went to. Got some big old ones and some light up ones and all that. I didn't think we needed all that on there.
I like the one with the bottles on it. That's pretty neat. That's the first time I'd seen it.
It's a Jameson shot bottle.
That's pretty cool. You didn't do all those shots while you were out there, did you?
No. They was empty when they got to me. But yeah, that's about it. But as far as the upgrade on my kid, we had a neuro appointment and a follow-up pediatric surgeon appointment. And neuro people said that they don't think it's anything neurology related. They think it's dealing with the chest and the cardio situation. So immediately,
it's not brain related.
Yeah. Well, that would be hopeless because lacking quite a few brain cells. But anyways,
gets it from his dad.
Probably. Went to the pediatric surgeon basically right after that neuro appointment. And, they agreed that they wanted to go ahead with the full torso brace, and they'll just have to do scans every 3 months to make sure that the side that's sunken in isn't sinking in anymore. If worse comes to worse and the brace does start pushing that side in, then they'll resort to surgery, but they don't want to resort to surgery straight off the bat. So.
Yep. Just a warning, it's about to get loud.
That's right. I'm surprised you don't hear all the crap going on in my house.
So I go under the knife at 8:30 in the morning. So I get that to look forward to.
We're gonna have a new man after this episode.
Oh yeah. But so that's I started kind of a new secondary job. You're looking now at a professional videographer.
Hey.
Yeah, so I was showing you kind of my camera that came in, which I've already been shooting some, so this is just like kind of secondary. Got a new camera, come with some lenses and stuff. Got a backup camera accidentally. And if you see me get up in the middle of the show, it's because I have a package, and it's the replacement drone. Because I ordered a drone I ordered a DJI Mini 4K. And when I got the original one, the whole top, like, plastic body was shattered. Can I help you?
Some stuff.
I love you too. So, I returned it, and my replacement should be coming in. They're just a few stops away. So, if you see me jump up, it's because it's getting delivered. What?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's just...
I'm going to open the door. Open the door. You want your food?
I'm good right now. I ate those pretzel things. I'll eat it here in a little bit. I ate those pepper jack pretzels.
Yeah, have something. You have a box. Yeah. What's your box?
There we go. I don't know why the chat wasn't working automatically.
Hey, did you let them guys do the challenge? On how to find your
Why don't you send it to Zach? Your number or Facebook?
I'm on Facebook.
I'll just send it.
I was talking about the guy that you.
I know that. We'll tell him next week because I didn't think about it and I don't want to message him. So another part of my small talk that I was getting to, but me and Haley were gifted a dinner for Valentine's Day. And while we were there, we got to play game show and stuff. But the dinner was at a church, and it was to raise money for youth. One of the youth pastors there I've known for a long time, because he used to go to a church that we used to go to. I found out that he likes NASCAR, and this is the first year that he's really started watching and all that. Which he's an Austin Dillon fan, but it's not because of Austin Dillon. Yeah. He just said that like 3 was his number when he played soccer in high school, so he's gonna go for his number. And I was like, I can get behind that more than it's Austin Dillon.
Yeah.
And then another guy that was there that was helping put on the event, he was the one that kind of got the first guy into it, and they started watching it together this year. So they're planning on trying to go to Texas this year. And I mentioned that we're going to Dega, and we have a podcast and all that. I need to send them some of the details. Hopefully they join in next week. Or
We're sitting at 171 of you fine peoples right now.
heck yeah, dude. But
It's the 250 by April.
Yeah, if we're 250. Sir, 250 by April. But anyway.
Ready to get into the show?
Let's do it. Run that intro. Hey. Loretta. Go get your
As
clothes.
we mentioned before, we got 171 of you beautiful Hale Raisers. But we know some of you guys are watching. I haven't clicked that button yet, so click it.
Yes, sir.
Or you'll get
Click
a ticket.
Click it or ticket, babe. So, you ready to talk about the post-race breakdown?
Let's do it. I wasn't on the right part of the notes.
So let's start with the legit lead.
Yeah, let's do that first because I rearranged it. We were covering legit like way down the road, but I figured it's a post-race breakdown too. Why not do it at the same time?
I agree. I kind of thought that before, but I figured you had a reason to do it like that.
Yeah. But I also got to rearrange my buttons because I don't have the button right section. I still have it in the Race to Horizon section. Anyways, I did not make the race on Sunday because, as I mentioned, I was in Metairie at parades. So, to cover.
What a bump. Can't even make a race.
Right. And it was the first playoff race, too. That's the sad part. Legit NASCAR League headed to Sonoma. Race 13 out of 17, getting down to the wire. There's only a handful of races left. One more race left in this round of playoffs. But as you can see here, Hex Motorsports still showed up. Took the win, as well as the Stage 2 win there. And Cliff is also part of Hex Motorsports. Got himself a top 5. So not too shabby there.
Sure. CO Trash Can showed up.
Yeah, he's there.
Speaking of Trash Can, I'm kind of jumping ahead, but as of right now, he's leading the Fantasy League.
He is indeed.
So some of y'all other Hale Raisers need to jump into that Fantasy League and dethrone Trash Can, because this would be the, 3rd year that he's If he wins it this year, it'd be the third year that he's won.
Well, technically, I won last year.
Yeah, but you don't count.
I do. Just for bragging rights now, so it does count. Here are the updated point standings after Sonoma. We've had 29 racers make a start with the league over this season. Not too shabby. As you can see, Chase is in the lead by 30-something points. I'm way down in 12th because I missed the race, so probably not going to make the next round of playoffs, but it is what it is. And jumping to the current. There you go. That is our current playoff picture. Chase is locked in, but everybody else is fighting to make a spot. Barton is just 2 points above because he also...
I gave him a fair warning.
Barton would be 2 points above because he also missed the race due to going to a different Mardi Gras parade. But as you can see,
Parades.
Spartan also missed the race because he was at a different Mardi Gras parade. So he's above the cut line by 2 points. I am 34 points below it, so I'm pretty sure I wiped myself out because I didn't show it. I mean,
That's why we can't have nice things.
I guess it's possible for me to pass up one of these guys, but
yeah. Are y'all still doing that winning you're in on this season?
We're already in the playoffs. So
oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you said you had 2 more.
Well, yeah, 4 races left total. But there's currently 13 drivers in the playoffs. You can see that cutoff line after next week's race at Iowa. Only the top 8 above that line will make it.
Nice. All right. Well, moving on. You want to move on to some ARCA?
Do it. So we changed up our graphics a little bit. Let us know how you like this new formation as we jump in to talk about ARCA.
Let's do it. All right. So, starting off in the General Tire 200, of course at Daytona, Auguste Dean got the pole in the 25 car. Qualifying time for Jake Bowman was disallowed, so something happened there. I'll round off. Let me figure out what I'm trying to say here. I'll rattle off your top 5, and then I'll let Voodoo take over the rest of the top 10. So starting off with the winner, oh my lord, it just comes and goes, people. I'm sorry. Giovanni Ruggiero in the 18. Finishing second was Jake Bowman in the 20. So he said, you know what? I don't need a good qualifying time. I'll just go and get second. Cole Razin at 76 came in third. Daniel Dye in the 24 came in fourth. And your top 5 went to Glenn Reed in the 07.
Indeed. And Jake Bowman was technically your pole winner, but because his time was disallowed, Justine got the credited for the pole there, which actually pushed Isabella Robusto up to second place start. Cool.
Nice.
But continuing in your top 10, the 28 of Jack Wood finishing in 6th, not starting in 6th. Jason Kitzmiller in the 97 coming in 7th. In 8th place, the 91 of Ryan Vargas. And then Mr. Bobby Dale Earnhardt, the 89 coming in 9th. And Andy Jankowiak in the 71 finishing out your top 10 there.
It's definitely been a while since we've seen Earnhardt on the...
Don't see it quite often though, because it's he's full time, so hopefully we'll continue to see his name showing up there.
Yes, sir. All right, so you want to move on to trucks for that fresh from Florida 250?
Alrighty, so obviously at Daytona International Speedway as well, we get to talk about Purse Money again. truck's purse was $1,276,300, and Mr. Ty Majeski in that '88 Menards truck took the pole. You had quite a few.
Why was that so delayed? I clicked that right as you started talking about the purse.
Who knows? We had quite a few drivers that missed
Will you put this
qualifying.
with the stuff that
You
you'll
just come
take
up
when
in
you go
here
see your
talking
sister?
all loud and stuff.
Those I pulled out of my Christian stickers.
The number
I figured
6 of
she would
Norm
like
Benning,
that.
the 27 of Tony Branninger, the 28 of Brian Dalzat, Greg Van Alsten, the 35, Timmy Hill in the 56, 69 of Tyler Tomasi, and then last but not least, the 90 of Justin Carroll. So 7 trucks that failed to qualify. I don't know what the heck's going on over here at my house, but
No, mine's
been
doing the
loud,
same
they're
thing. Don't
knocking
worry.
crap
I
over.
was here.
That is Fritz stuff, but
All right, so I'll go ahead and while he's done with that, I'll go ahead and cover the stage winner. Stage 1 went to Carson Hocevar. Stage 2 went to the 38 of Chandler Smith. And the top 5 are as follows. The 38 of Chandler Smith took the win. Giovanni Ruggiero in the 17 took second. Christian Eckes in third in that 91 truck. Ty Majeski in fourth in the 88. And fifth went to no other than John Hunter Nemechek in the 62 after that pretty last-minute crash in pure Daytona fashion.
Well, the truck wasn't the crash that took him out. That was in Cup. But
No,
he was in the lead coming.
They had a 2-lap shootout.
Well, yeah, but he was leading coming up to the start finish line, and then just got passed up.
And then oh crap, who was beside him? Somebody got into. No, he just lost momentum, wasn't it?
Somebody came up on the side of him and slowed him down.
I know they were fighting. They were fighting for first, and then Chandler Smith came out of nowhere and just took it.
Yeah. I was about to say.
I think it was John Hunter, Ed Kiss, and I don't think it was Majeski because I think Majeski was pushing Smith. It might have been Giovanni.
It may have been Giovanni. Yeah.
I don't know. I just remember it was a good race that last lap.
It was indeed. But continuing your top 10 there, another Cup driver making his name be known in the number 45, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Your first Ram top 10 is Brendan Queen in the number 12 coming in 7th. The 11 of not in Corey Heim any longer, but Caden Honeycutt coming in 8th. Tyler Ankrum in the 18th coming in. Tyler Ankrum in the 18 coming in 9th. The 18th. Trying to be like you. Stuart Friesen in the 52 coming in 10th. And none other than Daniel Hemrick, former Cup driver 2 seasons ago now. And the 19 got the fastest lap on lap 89 with a 46.479 lap time.
Yes, sir. And unfortunately, I hated seeing Cletus McFarland and Smoke get wrecked out. So,
Cletus got taken out real early, and then something happened with Tony that they could have kept running, but
Tony
said they weren't fighting points. So,
Tony wrecked in the second stage, wasn't it? Like right at the beginning of the second stage.
Somewhere around there, yeah, and they didn't. Because they weren't fighting for points, they were just like, we're not going to get back, try and repair it and get back up there.
Pretty much.
Moving on to the...
It's good to see him on track.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Moving on to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Because we have that now, and not the Xfinity.
All right, let's see if it'll play right. So the purse was $3,782,120. Austin Hill got the pole in his 21 machine There were 4 that failed to qualify. Garrett Smithley in the 0, David Starr in the 53, Joey Gase in the 55, and unfortunately Fast Pasta, which they worked out a deal to put Fast Pasta in the number 4, and by they I mean Alpha Prime and Viking. So there were a couple to the rear. The number 4, obviously, because of the driver change. And then the rest were for unapproved adjustments, and that would be the 24 of Harrison Burton, Kyle Sieg in the 28, Carson Ware in the 30, and Parker Retzlaff in the 99. They were all sent to the back for unapproved adjustments. Now it's been the Austin Hill show because he took stage 1, stage 2, and the win. And Raja Caruth kind of killed his whole Saturday takeover because Raja Caruth took the fastest lap with a 47.082.
Yep.
Would you like to take the first 5?
Ironically, his fastest lap in the 88 truck was on lap 88. But yeah, so top 5, as he already mentioned, Austin Hill in that 21 pretty much dominated the whole entire race. Justin Allgaier coming in second in that number 7, which was a much better fate than what he endured in the Cup Series race. Ryan Sieg in the 39 coming in third. 32 of Jordan Anderson fourth. And fifth, last but not least, number 8 of Mr. Sammy Smith.
Yes, sir. And continuing on to that top 10, 6th went to Ryan Ellis in that 02. Carson Quapple in number 1 finished 7th. Blaine Perkins in the 31 finished 8th. Jesse Love in that number 2 machine finished 9th. And the 88 of Raja Caruth rounded off your top 10.
And we already mentioned the fastest lap coming on lap 88 for that 88 truck of Raja Caruth with a 47.082 lap time. But now we get to the big show.
Yes, sir.
Your Daytona 500. I wonder what track it was at. The purse.
Homestead.
Yeah. The place. Big old money here. $31,045,575 split among the winners. Here comes all the money.
That's a lot of money.
Kyle Busch making a statement early, claiming the pole for the Daytona 500. Start things off for the season.
Yeah,
so.
Unfortunately, couldn't back it up though.
Yeah, but he did pull off a smart move at the end there.
Yeah, but he was on my he was on my picks. I didn't have very good picks this time because it's Daytona. I mean, you can't really.
Yeah, it's hard to judge.
You can't really judge who's going to finish because all we're doing is sitting around waiting.
The big one.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it usually happens right at the end, like it did.
I don't know if that was quite the big one. I mean, it was
I think
another
the big one.
one.
Was like earlier in the race when it knocked out like 20 cars, but
yeah.
It definitely wasn't a small one.
Yep. But you had a handful fail to qualify. Mr. Chandler Smith in the 36, JJ Yaley in the 44. The 62 did not make it in, even though he technically raced his way in the duel, but his finishing position in the second duel was disallowed following post-race inspection. So that put BJ McLeod in instead. And then the 99 of Corey LaJoy, which sucks because he probably would have actually made it in. He wouldn't have got wrecked. But it's Corey LaJoy.
That does suck.
It is what it is.
There were a few to the rear.
Yes, there were.
Those because they got put in backup cars, which was the number 1 of Ross Chastain, his former teammate, the number 7 of Daniel Suarez, Christopher Buescher in the 17, and the 24 of William Byron. I will say one thing: you can tell Byron struggled all night with that backup car. He just was not himself last night. Because usually Byron's pretty dominant, especially at these kind of restrictor plate Well, they don't even run restrict, but you know what I mean. The super speedways, I guess I should say. But
Didn't
he's struggling a little
didn't
bit.
he get some damage early though? That kind of screwed up.
Yeah, I think he was involved in one of those like first little wrecks,
Couldn't
like
really
in
recover from
the beginning of the second stage or something like that. Maybe even the mid first stage. I can't really remember.
Couldn't really recover from it after that.
Yeah, he was having a rough time.
We got some new people trying to make a statement here. Mr. Zane Smith in that 38 took stage 1. That's not a name you exactly hear and stuff. Then Bubba Wallace also making an appearance in that 23 for Michael Jordan and 2311 Racing taking stage 2.
Yep.
Your top 5 here.
I was good. Yep, go ahead and cover.
Another Michael Jordan first win for 2311. Well, not really. First win for 2311 this season, I guess. I guess they technically.
Well, I don't think they won last season either, did they?
No, but I guess they technically.
Bubba end up winning?
Well, they technically counted that rain shortened Daytona win, didn't they?
I guess
that was 2
yeah.
years ago, and then I think technically Bubba did win a race last year because he was in the playoffs.
True.
But Tyler Reddick pulling off a lovely move from his teammate of Riley Earps, pushing him up to the lead and not jumping behind Chase Elliott to push him, but ultimately causing a big wreck that took out Chase Elliott, gave Tyler Reddick the win. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., with all of his damage, actually still came across second. Joey Logano in the 22 came in third. Chase Elliott in the number 9 came in fourth, even though he got wrecked there. And missed a bad Brad Keselowski, bum leg and all, coming in 5th place.
Heck yeah, top 5 for bad Brad. Continuing on, Zane Smith in that 38 finished 6th. Chris Buescher in the 17 finishing 7th, even though he had a damaged car. Riley Earps in the 35 finishing 8th. Josh Berry in the 21 9th. And then 23 XI's second driver. Well, I think they got 3 now, but.
And all 3 of them were in the.
Yeah, all 3 of them were in the top 10 because Bubba Wallace rounded off your top 10. Of course, Snowspar had the fastest lap at lap 108 with a 45.584.
I thought he was going to win the race, to be honest.
Yeah. He had a good chance. Like, I thought he was too, honestly.
That second to last wreck is what screwed him up.
Which I will say, in a weird, well, not necessarily weird, but not so usual turn of events, Cup was definitely faster than the other ones. Usually, O'Reilly's, if you go off last year's stats, usually O'Reilly's was maybe like a couple hundredths of a second faster than the Cup cars, which is kind of weird to think about, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So you ready to talk about rookies?
Yeah. Well, I didn't put this back in there, but we got to update our winless streak because we had a race start. You know.
Did he have a race start though? Ty Dillon did, yes, but Corey LaJoy doesn't.
No, we don't get to update your guy, but we get to update everybody else on the list.
That's true. Yep,
got 36 drivers that are racing full time. Tyler Reddick's got a big old goose egg up there now.
I know it. It's about time for old Chris Bell to get a win. He's almost double digits.
Yeah. Ross Chastain's at 25. You got some other big numbers.
Aggressive there. Ross Chastain.
Kyle Busch, unfortunately, is at 95. Oof.
John Hunter's at 115. Eric's at 117. Gibbs is at 125. Reese is over there at 225.
Yeah. Unfortunately, his Clash doesn't count.
Because he won the Clash, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a point span race, so it doesn't count.
Well, that's dumb.
Womp womp.
But Anywho,
We got that. Then we got, like you mentioned earlier, our fantasy. Crash Can in the
Yeah,
lead by 25
makes-
points.
really bad picks. What is Daytona? You like any super speedway, you can't really pick who's gonna win because you have no idea who's gonna wreck out at the last part. They usually wreck at the last. So,
Yes, sir.
but anywho, and as far as rookies go, because I know that's next on our list, we only have one rookie. Well, Connor Zilic with 1 start, 0 wins, 0 top tens, and no poles. Homie was born in 2006.
After I graduated high school.
I was 6.
Shame.
Come on, Dad. Let's go. Let's move on to RHPD Motorsport.
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right. So I will re-explain it for everybody who was not present. RHPD Motorsport started off as our 25 subscriber bonus. And what it was Voodoo and I picked, I think the original was 2 drivers, wasn't it? We each picked a driver.
Believe so, yeah.
Anyway, we picked a driver and basically ran him as a fantasy team. And the only rule was we couldn't pick drivers from the same team. So in last year, it evolved into we picked 4 drivers. He picked 2 and I picked 2. And we ran our team, but we also competed against each other. This year, it has evolved into we have 2 separate teams. And I am the owner of Oki Motorsports. And I'm running the 55 Mobile 1 and the 65 Mobile 1. What?
She's like,
I don't know. You just come walking up. Anyway, so on the 55, I'm running Ryan Blaney, who didn't have the best runs. Either did Chris Bell, unfortunately. But Ryan Blaney, I've got the classic blue and white Mobile 1 scheme you see all the time. He started 5th, finished 27th, currently 10th in points. And then in the 65, I've got Chris Bell, who started 12th, was running really good till he got wrecked. Finished 35th. He's setting 31st in points at the moment, and I've got him in a hot rod style 65.
Yes, sir. Flipping over to the better half of RHPD Motorsports. You got the VU Crew Motorsports team. Got the 37 of Chase Briscoe. Started in 2nd, finished in 36th. Currently 37th in points with only 2 points. But Mr. Tyler Reddick, that Jack Link's number 73, got a lovely top 5, top 10, and a race win already under his belt because he started way back in 26th, but finished in 1st. Is currently 1st in points with 58 points. Pretty sweet there. So obviously the better half of RHPD Motorsports is my side.
8 something.
We just did it.
I don't. It should.
That's my half of RHPD Motorsports.
You put the thing right
We
there.
already did the Fantasy League update. So now we get to jump over to Trackside Trends.
I'm like, that's true.
It's completely adjustable. It does, yes, baby.
That's the smallest it goes. That's the biggest it goes. Like that, right? It's the smallest. Big. Is that?
It
If
should,
the number
fit
twenty
it.
goes,
It
that
should
has-
fit it. Should. Because that 0.7 would be 3/4 of it. Mhm. Sorry. I'm sorry. She got.
Tism tool.
Here you go. Thank you. All right. So,
The family show and allowed to interrupt.
All right. NASCAR news and updates after that interesting. talking about smaller and bigger. We won't go into details there. But anyways, we got some leadership moves as far as an O'Reilly Auto Parts Series team, that be Alpha Prime Racing. Got a former NASCAR executive, that being Jusan Hamilton, is now going to be the president of the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series operations of Alpha Prime Racing. And that move is effective immediately.
Sir. So I've got some sad news.
I want to hear it.
Jimmy Johnson has set his final race date. His last race will be the 2027 Daytona 500. It'll be his last Cup start.
He's still open to other series and other motorsports genres, but
you think he's going to come back and be like, "I'm racing trucks full time"?
I doubt it, but might be doing super trucks full time. So I don't know.
Right.
But on a different note, remember Speed?
I am excited about this next one.
Yeah. So Fox Sports is bringing back Speed. It's going to be a racing focused video podcast, kind of similar to what we do here, except it will be hosted by Kevin Harvick and Will Buxton, and it'll all be aired on FS1.
Yes, sir. Next step, they're bringing back Speed Network.
keep dreaming there, buddy. Keep dreaming.
I'm hoping. Listen, since we've started the show, I've gotten two things back. I'm getting somewhat a little bit of speed back, and they're going back to Rockingham. So I'm 2 for 2 at the moment.
And the Chase is back.
And the Chase is 3 for 3. You're building my case here.
Oh boy.
All right, you ready to look at some racing in the future with our Race Day Horizon? All right, let's start Friday, February 20th at 3 p.m. on FS1. The truck qualifying will start. O'Reilly qualifying will follow behind on the CW app at 5.
And on Saturday, February 21st, starting at 11 o'clock in the morning, we get to see Cup qualifying on Prime Video. Nowhere else. But the truck race follows shortly after that at 1:30 in the afternoon on FS1. You got the Freight Racing 208. Stages 1 and 2 are both 40 laps, and the final stage being 55 laps gives you a grand total of 135 laps. And we got 36 entries on the board here. Number 1 of Corey Heim. So he's back in the trucks. Adam Andretti. We got an Andretti starter. In the number 5, formerly Tony Breitinger's ride, but now it's going to be an Andretti ride. And for those wondering how he is related to everybody in the Andretti family, he's the son of Aldo, but the nephew of Mr. Mario Andretti. So, generation down the ladder there. Kyle Busch in the number 7 will be joining the truck series. Ty Dillon in the... Huh?
Sorry. I was going to say, I wonder if Kyle's going to be running the real tree again.
It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. Ty Dillon in the free agent truck for Ram at number 25.
I was gonna say the truck he ran in 24 was like still one of my favorite trucks. I don't know. It's kind of up there with like the Ram trucks this year, like Tony's truck and Minnie's truck. Those all look really good.
Yeah, hopefully Minnie will have a better case this race.
Speaking of which, we kind of glossed over it. Did you see Minnie got a top 20?
Yeah,
finished 19.
But he made some mistakes.
Well, yeah, he's brand new to the. He's a rookie out there. I expected him to finish dead last, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, well, you can glaze over him some more. Want to.
Shit.
I'll give him a few more races before I start making some assumptions about him. Tyler Reif in the 42. Now that I know how to say his name right because of that Ram race for the seat. So, Tyler Reif in the 42. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. will be showing back up in that 45 machine. John Hunter Nemechek is coming back in the 62.
You mispronounced that name. It's Ricky Spinout Jr.
I said it right the first time around.
It's French. It's French.
Carson Hocevar is pulling double duty again. It's going to be, well, he pulled triple duty last weekend at Daytona. Pulling double duty here. He's going to be in that 77 truck again. Then at 4:30 in the afternoon, you get the pre-race show for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series on the CW. And 30 minutes later at 5 o'clock, you get the Bennett Transportation and Logistics 250. With stage 1 and stage 2 being 45 laps apiece, and the final stage being 73 laps. What an odd number. 163 laps around the track there. You got 39 entries on that. Giovanni Ruggiero is coming back in that 19. Cody Ware will be in the 30. Ross Chastain will be in the 32, so he's pulling double duty. And then Nick Leitz in the 42.
All right, now for our favorite section of the show. Sunday. Hang on, man. This is going to get bumpy. On Sunday, February 22nd, starting at 2 p.m., you got NASCAR Race Day on Fox, followed by the Cup Race starting at 3 p.m., the Auto Trader 400, the first stage and second stage, both 80 laps, and then the last stage, 100 laps for a grand total of 260 laps. There will be 38 entries, including the 44 of J.J. Yaley and the 78 of B.J. McLeod. The Cup Series will have the new right side tire for Atlanta. The construction, which is underneath the tread, is similar to the changes made for the tires used at the other mile-and-a-half tracks, designed to have more wear. So this tire will only be used in Atlanta, but it will definitely be playing a part in the pit strategies for the teams.
Dude.
So that's going to be pretty exciting to see. Hopefully it's like Bristol a couple of years ago where it's just balls of rubber and oh yeah. But we do have a couple of sponsors already out. Are you ready to...
Yeah, before we hop into that though, there were supposed to be 39 entries, but Casey Mears and the 66 pulled out because they had to strip off parts from their Atlanta car to get their Daytona car to actually continue in the race there. So they had to sacrifice. But
the joys of having a smaller race team.
Yeah. So we do have some new-ish sponsors that we haven't really seen any sponsors this season yet, but some we haven't seen since really last season. Now we don't have, well, I guess technically we did have a scheme for one of these, but I didn't put it on here. But these guys we don't have schemes for yet. We will have a few schemes later on though. But beginning off, Mr. Ross Chastain will be in a Wendy's car this weekend at Atlanta. Austin Dillon will be in the Morgan machine. Morgan machine. Holy crap, I don't know. I couldn't say that.
You think it's going to have a ripped old man?
I don't know if they're going to go with that one. It's probably just the regular yellow and black one.
And they should have the ripped old dude. That one's my favorite one.
Right.
Tyler Reddick is going to be in the Pinnacle machine. And then Connor Zilic is going to be running a Tootsie's. I wonder if he's going to be running a purple.
I don't know, but you got to get that car for red, probably.
Yeah. And then SVG is going to be running the Red Bull scheme. So,
which, I mean, technically we did reveal the Red Bull schemes already. I don't know why I didn't put them on here, but it is what it is.
For the schemes that we have coming up, I am excited for this first one. Many of you guys know this is one of my all-time favorite schemes. I'll give you the honors of introducing it, but it's definitely one of my favorites.
Former RHPD Motorsports driver that got released from the team, Mr. Cole Custer, be running his Andy's Frozen Custard scheme. On a Chevy 41 this time.
Custard is
Before.
back, baby. Yep, Cole Custard is back.
So if you got the diecast last season, this diecast is different because it's a Chevy now instead of a Ford.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Moving on.
Sorry, I had to yell at my kids. Anyway, Ryan Priest is running a Red Baron scheme. Make you want a pizza?
It does indeed. I liked some Red Baron growing up.
They're good. I like their pizza breads more than I like their pizzas. Honestly, have you tried those? Like
I don't know if I've had their
like
pizza breads.
I say pizza breads just because that's the way they're shaped. It's like like a personal deep dish. They're only like this big, but they're really good. So, this next game's a pretty good one too.
Yeah, Blasters coming back for Mr. Michael McDowell. Pretty much the same scheme,
Sure.
but can't go wrong with it.
I think isn't it a little different because it looks like they added like the black stripes on the side. I don't think that last year they had those.
Maybe so. It's
a
kind of
little
hard
different.
to tell from the angle that they gave us, though.
Yeah, true.
So all three of those will be running in Atlanta weekend.
It's gonna look really good on track. Gonna give me plenty of schemes to choose from.
Yeah, it's your turn next week.
All right. So we also have a couple other schemes that have released for future races.
Mm-hmm.
Starting off, we've got the Phoenix scheme for Noah Gragson. He will be running the Straight Talk scheme. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like they could have done a little bit more with the green.
I don't know. I like it.
Just...
I'm kind of wanting to change because on my career mode, my YouTube videos that I'm doing for NASCAR 25, I currently have Straight Talk as my truck sponsor. I'm thinking I want to change out the paint scheme to be similar to this.
I think it would look better if like on the front fender or the like even just the front had a little bit of that black checkered on the back. Just something to like I don't know. The front is too green and plain for me. That's just I guess that's where I'm coming at. But just something to break it up a little bit.
Last but not least, the Daytona 500 winner, Tyler Reddick, and his Pala Casino car for not only San Diego, but also for Sonoma.
I really do like the scheme. Like I like the gradient of purple and pink. It's kind of like the Colombian schemes that Bubba drives.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. That battleship
we'll see if
gray
they pull
and stuff.
another couple of wins for them.
I would honestly be surprised if they go to San Diego and not have a Navy sponsored scheme. That'd
be insane. Yeah.
I would love to see Navy come back to NASCAR. Shoot, they got the Air Force.
Air Force is still around. Army isn't even really around anymore.
Mm-mm.
I don't think the Marines have ever.
Yeah, they ran them.
I know the Space Force has.
Space Force is too new. They've never ran one.
They have. They've been on Bubba's car, I believe.
Were they?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think that was Space Force. I thought that was Air Force.
No, he had a Space Force car. Or somebody had a Space Force car. I don't remember who it was.
All right, let's go all the way back to 2000.
Yeah, been a little bit.
The Marines sponsored Hank Parker Jr.
I was going to say Hank Williams Jr. Don't think he raced
Unless you
cars.
count the Toys for Tots, which, I mean, that is kind of Marine affiliated, but not necessarily Marine.
Yeah, it's more their nonprofit.
Ran Toys for Tots a couple years ago. But I don't count that because that's a whole kind of different entity. I mean, the Marines put it on, but it's not the Marines.
Yeah.
So you also had the 25, which I can't remember who ran that one. and then you had the 28. Ricky Rudd ran in 2000 for the Marines. David Donahue, 2001. And then you had Ashton Lewis Jr. in 2006 run the Marines car. And that looks like the most recent Marines car. One race, it looks like in 2006, had all the branches of military. They had the National Guard car, the Marines car, the Navy car, the Army car, the Coast Guard car, and the Air Force car.
Nice.
All at Daytona. Yeah. So, of course, you had the Biff's National Guard car. So, pretty nice.
Yeah, there. But now we get to jump to the fun part and jump over to our S cubed.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, so Slick Team Spotlight, or S Cubes, is brought to you by Happy Hour Racing, your destination for official licensed NASCAR and Formula One gear. From race day hats and driver apparel to detailed die-cast collectibles and subscription boxes, they deliver fresh fan merch straight to your door. They got something for every motorsports enthusiast. Head over to happyhourracing.com and use code RHPD at checkout to support the podcast and grab the gear that helps you rep your racing passion.
Yes, sir.
And I get to start off because for some reason I didn't update my notes. That's all right. I definitely did not pick Austin Dillon. I went with Michael McDowell.
That was who I picked. That was such a good scheme.
Yeah, well, that foil number, foil silver on the side of it.
It looks so good on track, dude.
Let me pull up his. All right, so race results.
Is it sad though that every time I seen the 34, I was like, "It's McDowell." Wait a minute, no, it's not.
No, definitely not.
Still
more related to the person that you picked.
That's true.
Michael McDowell started in 10th place and finished in 22nd, but did get a 7th place finish in stage 1. So collected a couple extra points there. And he did lead 10 laps during the race. So pretty cool. That bald eagle being up front and not being on Cletus's car. So helping the bald eagle spread his wings. But gotta love the patriotic schemes.
Yeah, it definitely was one of my favorites, though. Like, it looked really good on track. Anyway, moving on, I had the 34 of David Gilliland for the 2011 Daytona 500. He started way back in 39th and finished way up in 3rd. So, not a bad day. And of course, you think of the 34 now, unless you're me, apparently. You think of Todd Gilliland, which is his son.
Yes, sir.
So, I don't know. You just can't hate the Taco Bell car. It's a top tier rig. It's kind of plain, but it's Taco Bell, so.
It makes me want Taco Bell. Nice little Crunchwrap Supreme with a Baja Blast.
Oh, dude, so it's not NASCAR related, but they just brought back one of my favorite items from Taco Bell. I'm ecstatic. They brought back the potato grillers, and it is so nice.
I've had those.
It's great. Which they added Chipotle on them this time, but you get it without Chipotle, and it's like the same like old school potato griller. I used to eat like 5 or 6 of them at a time. So good. So good. But anywho,
That beats everything we got to cover, ain't it?
I think so.
Hit that
Is there anything
subscribe
you want?
button because we're at 171 of you lovely Hale Raisers.
Yes, sir. And just a reminder, if we get to 250, we're doing a giveaway, and we never got together and got our super secret code.
We didn't. It was a rough weekend. We'll get it for you next week. I wasn't even home most of the weekend, so well, we'll get it for you.
Trying to think of a good quote from something. I got a good idea. I'll run it by you after the show.
All right. One thing I can show you. You can check it out. Do still got merch. Cucumber Cowboy has been updated, but has not been updated on the site yet. So we're gonna get that fixed. One thing that's not shown on here is the Be Like Biff stuff. Like the hat that John is wearing there. We also have a t-shirt for Be Like Biff that's got a mural on the back for tribute
it's
to
very
Greg
comfortable, really cool. Every time I wear it, I get compliments about it. So you should definitely get you one.
Absolutely. Other than that, make sure you follow all us on all our socials that have been popping up in that corner over there above Dally. We got a Discord that we post all of our news that we're going to be talking about on the show in, as well as have small discussions about NASCAR. But the more people we get in there, the more people we can bring into those lovely conversations.
And if we get enough people there, we might start doing watch parties for different races too.
Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yeah. Anything else you want to cover?
Be ready for April.
Yeah.
I'm ready for April.
I'm ready for April.
But you also have to help us get prepared for April by spreading the podcast. If you've got a buddy that likes racing or might be interested, you should totally tell them, hey, well, I've got this cool podcast, and they like for you to jump into the comments. I know it's a different day, so I kind of get this week why it's kind of slow and stuff, because we just had a crazy weekend and all that good stuff. But you should totally spread the word. Like, we love talking to you guys. We love having the chats, and it's been a couple of shows since we've had somebody in the chat. So if you're watching and you want to jump in, we're live most of the time on Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So jump in.
This was a little oddball of an episode.
Yeah. And I mean, if you guys had any suggestions on what would make it more entertaining for you guys, we are always open for suggestions. Well, I mean, that's how we've gotten this far so far. I mean, it went from just me telling you kind of what happened during the race, giving you kind of boring highlights, and then now you got Voodoo, who designs all of our everything that you see. He does all of the overlays, and he does all the graphs and all that good stuff. So, I mean, kudos to him. He's doing a really good job. And if there's just, like I said, if there's something that you guys want to see, you should totally just comment and let us know.
There is something that Dally's been hitting at about trying to add to the show that we really need to work on getting introduced, and that'd be betting odds and adding them.
Yes,
in there
I was going to start this week. I was going to send you stuff and start building an overlay for it. But I've been super busy because I was trying to get everything at work prepared for me to be gone for like a week, and it's that. And like I said, I like I said at the beginning, I kind of started this second kind of job. So I've been trying to balance everything, and it's a lot. So, but I will get it next week. Next week we will have betting odds, and I will tell you who my money's on and all that good stuff for Atlanta. So
we'll see if he actually adheres to that.
I'm going to be sitting in my bed for the rest of the week. I think I'll get it.
We'll see. We'll see.
So
Yep. So, well, good luck tomorrow. Keep me updated on how everything goes.
I will. Well, Haley probably will. I will probably be sleeping.
Nah, excuses. You get up and go jump in a race car, sir.
Right. But anyway, that's all I got.
All right. Well, that's the checker flag for this week's show of Raise Hale Praise Dale. Keep your engines revved, and we'll catch you next time, Hellraisers.